What's up, fellas? Welcome back to the channel. We got another one on deck for you today. It is a late game play. We typically target these late game plays for the free pick, so you guys have several hours to lock it in before these line move around and stuff like that. As always, a few links in the description of this video. We have some sportsbook sign-up links that you guys can use to get deposit matches and promo codes. A lot of them are offshore books, so if you're in a state where you have very limited options for sports books, go ahead and check those out because those can definitely be utilized. If you're in a state like me, I'm in Florida, I only have access to one sports book that is onshore. I got to use these offshore books. Use the promo codes, give free deposit matches. It's a no-brainer there. If you haven't heard already, we have partnered with a funded sports betting company. Essentially what they do is they put you through 2 challenges. If you can pass these challenges, you get funded, they fund you, and they take 70% of everything you make. So if you have a small bankroll, say like $1,000, and you want to be betting with more money than that, go and try and pass these challenges. It's a really cool way to learn how to do things the right way, how to manage your bankroll, and prove to yourself that you can be a profitable sports bettor in the long run. With all that being said, all those links are in the bio. We've been red hot in premium. Cole's up $1,500. Sorry, 15 units in the past week. I had a 14-unit week. Chase has won 7 days in a row, and CLV King has won 5 days in a row. CLV King's won 5 days in a row, and Chase has won 7 days in a row. I almost mixed those two up. But, yeah, those are just some results from premium. We've been red hot as always. But we are going to get into another free pick for you guys. I have a really good feeling about this one. I think it's going to be a winner, and we'll dive into why. So we'll start up with my write-up. I like to start up with the write-ups. I do write-ups for a lot of these plays every day, and we're developing a way for you guys to have access to these write-ups along with the information and the websites that we use to cap these plays. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned, and we will get that going for you guys. Also, make sure to like and subscribe to the video because we are going to be doing a giveaway soon. We were going to do a giveaway last video, but it didn't get the traction we were looking for. So we're going to be doing a giveaway this week 100%. So the better chances of winning that giveaway is just to like every video and subscribe. But with all that being said, your free pick today is the Diamondbacks on the first 5 money line. The main reason we like this one is the pitching advantage. The Diamondbacks crush lefties. Mitchell Parker is getting the start for the Nationals. He is a left-handed pitcher, and he's made 18 starts this season, going 5-6 with only 6 strong outings. In 95.1 innings thrown, he has included 91 hits, so his WHIP, his whip has been much higher than your standard lefty due to that hit inning ratio. This has also included 13 home runs. Parker has struck out 81 opponents while walking 24. So he has about a 4-to-1 walk ratio, which is not a good metric in the MLB. You want that number to be sitting somewhere to 6-to-1 or 5.5-to-1. Less than 4-to-1 is not a good metric for an MLB pitcher. But the reason for this is because he struggled with command, as we saw in the Padres game. He went up in pitch count, and he only threw 3 innings, and then he was done. The game ended 12-3, which boosted his season stats to 6.11 ERA and a whip of 1.61. But Jordan Montgomery, on the other hand, he's been good. 6-2 victory over the Royals in Kansas City in his most recent start. And in 5 innings, he gave up only 3 hits and 1 run. The Diamondbacks, as I've talked about, have been dominating left-handed pitching this season. The Diamondbacks are hitting .276 versus lefties, led by players like Walker and Ketel Marte. And they've also added some bullpen depth. So we've talked about the Diamondbacks' bullpen struggles, but with the emergence of guys like Justin Martinez, who's been great, and AJ Puck, we have some of those 5th inning cushion guys just in case Jordan Montgomery gets hurt or he can't go the full 5 innings. We have a well-rested bullpen in the Diamondbacks. So we have AJ Puck, we have Justin Martinez, we have can't think of the other guy's name right now. Actually, I'll just pull up the usage right now. Kevin Ginkel, that's what I'm thinking of. Kevin Ginkel, AJ Puck, and Justin Martinez. Those are the 5th inning kind of relief cushion guys, just in case Jordan Montgomery can't go the full 5. But he should have a good night against the Nationals lineup that is just hitting .235 against lefties this season. They've seriously struggled against lefties. But Parker's last appearance, he was roughed up. He only lasted 3 innings, like we talked about. And the Diamondbacks are the second biggest first 5 favorites over the Nationals that they have been in the past 2 weeks. The only time they were heavy favored more than they are now on a first 5 money line was when they faced Marco Gonzalez and the Pirates. And it was this game. They won 9-5, and they ended up winning the first 5 6-4. So they won the first 5 6-4, and this was the only other time they were favored by this much to win the first 5. And there's a ton of similarities between this game and the Nationals game. So number one, Marco Gonzalez is getting the start for the Pirates here in this game. And Marco Gonzalez, you can see his stats here. He's a lefty, and he's been very, very poor in a lot of these statistical categories. And we look over at Mitchell Parker, also a lefty, left on left. And once this loads in here, you can see that his MLB percentile rankings are very, very close to Marco Gonzalez. And that just backs up the angle that the Diamondbacks have been hitting lefties really, really well all season. And we think we see them do it again. So just some of these percentile rankings. His pitch run value just means how much movement he's getting in general is only 26th percentile, with his fastball run value at 11th percentile. xERA is 4.33, very high. His X batting average 0.255, also very high. Fastball velo is bad. Diamondbacks crush fastballs. So with the low velocity guys, I expect him to resort more towards his curveball than his split finger, which he's way less accurate with. And then his barrel percentage is 27%. So he's giving up barrels and hard hit rates about 32% of the time, which is a lot against the Diamondbacks team that can hurt you. And then we'll go over some trends here. So this trend here is MLB win trends with no rest. So off of 0 rest, why we're attacking the first 5, 2 specific reasons as well, is the Nationals just played at St. Louis, and now they have to travel to Arizona. So from St. Louis to Arizona with no rest, we take a look at how they perform under those situations. 41 and 48 in this specific situation, with only a 46.1% edge there. And they also were in kind of a barn burner where they got walked off 3-4. They lost the game 3-4, and they threw some of their better arms. And then we'll take a look here at the MLB win trend. So non-division games. So games outside of the division. The Nationals are 33 and 42 outside of division games. And 60% of these losses have been when they are traveling away. And then you factor in that 1 day rest. We know that they perform poorly off of 1 day rest. So with all that being said, Diamondbacks crush lefties. Mitchell Parker has not been good this season, and he has not been a good left-handed pitcher. Jordan Montgomery has had much better statistics. He's 6-2 his last starts. His xERA and X batting average are lower than what they are projected to be. And then lastly, the Nationals have no rest, and the Nationals typically do not play well when playing away from home, and when playing as underdogs, and more importantly, when playing with no rest. That's why we like them. Diamondbacks first 5 money line is your play today. Best luck as always. See you in the next one.